the Army realized they needed help marketing their wares to a traditionally cynical subculture of gamers.
We approached a firm in LA, Ignited Minds, and we asked them to help think about how do we market America's Army, thinking about how to connect this into popular culture.
America's Army was brought to E3, a popular video game convention held in Los Angeles each year. In May of 2002, the much-anticipated title was finally made public.
It was a big surprise. You know, we were front page of the LA Times, we were in the Game Show Daily, and I'd say within the first week on our website, it was getting maxed out on hits from kids interested in getting a copy.
America's Army was widely accepted among gamers for its gritty details. The fact that kids could download it and play one another over the internet for free made it even more enticing.
Once they realized it was a success, then they upped the quality, and they kept upping the quality. Till now, you go to GDC or E3, and the military has a huge presence there. Because it's not about the games, it's about the recruitment.
Some critics charge that America's Army went over the edge in recruiting young people through the use of a toy. After all, the same government that attacked the video game industry just a decade earlier was now attracting teens with a first-person shooter game of its own.
It's pretty funny that America's Army doesn't get a big backlash after all the Lieberman trials and everything that's happened in the media since Doom and all this stuff. It's all this violence in shooters, and then the Army goes and commissions a game about teaching people, you know, what it's like in the military to try and get new recruits in the military.
Violent games, you know, mature certificate games shouldn't be sold to minors, there's no doubt about it. But at the same time, we have America's Army, a free online game that effectively trains people how to become soldiers for the Iraq War. It's a kind of brainwashing for free, supplied by the American government.
We don't operate in a vacuum when we make things like America's Army. We operate in the world we live in. And what we put across is not the idea of war is good or bad. Those are national policy questions. What we put across is, here's what it is to be a soldier in an army.
Soldiers are soldiers. They go over there, they get shot at and shoot at other people.